Welcome back, ODHtv Power Book 3 Raising Kanan Season 4. Before I get into this, I want to say thank you to everybody for the 5,000 subscribers. Might seem like a small thing to a lot of people, but for me, 5,000 means I'm keeping people entertained, and that's my goal. And special thanks to DeMarcus Vaughn for the donation to the channel. I really appreciate that, bro. Got a couple of things on my mind before tonight's episode, but one of the main things is, did Rock have anything to do with Famous's death? So I made a video saying that this is Marvin behind Famous. This was around episode 1 when I made this video. But in light of new information, I still believe that this is Marvin, but that could possibly be Quan. I don't really think the chances are high that it is him, but it could be. My problem is just the hair is shorter than Quan. Quan has that long tail of hair in the back. But it's probably Marvin and Famous. Who knows? But the thing that's been bothering me about this is because if Marvin did this, then most likely it was at the behest of Rock. The problem is I don't see Rock torturing Famous. And not only do I not think that she tortured Famous, if she needed information from Famous, all she would have to do is ask. Famous was terrified of Rock. So much so that he let her put a weapon inside his best friend's school bag knowing he was going to get caught at school and said nothing to him. He was terrified. And even when he admitted to Kanan what he did, when Kanan said, "You let my moms do that?" he said, "Yo, your moms is scary." There was no need to torture him. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say, yeah, that was Marvin with the gun behind Famous's head. But he may have asked a question and Famous gave him an answer and he was just like, man, I can't do this. Yo, get out of town or something like that. Because even the way Marvin's been acting, I don't think he would have done this. It really doesn't make sense. But that's definitely him behind Famous though. So whatever happened there, I guess we'll find out in the later episodes. I also want to comment on this scene here. Of course, this next episode has to start off right here where we left off, where Unique is in Rock's house. But how does this scene end? Does she tell him anything as far as the baby is concerned or whatever? I'm thinking she's going to say something that's going to spark some type of feeling in Unique's head. And then he's going to start banging on his head like he normally does when he starts getting confused because of those 30 concussions that he has. And then he's going to leave. Let me know what you think about that. But let's keep it going. As far as OC is concerned, we know that OC followed Kanan to the stash spot, which was his storage unit where he keeps his money. I don't think that he shared that money with Unique. I think he took that money and bounced on his own. We know he's getting grimier and grimier looking every time we see him. So that might possibly be what happened. This scene could be tricky right here. Right now we have Marvin and Lou at Joyce's house. She looks like she might be sleeping. The machine's still on, so I doubt she's died. But they look like they've been hanging out for a little while because neither one of them is wearing a coat. But here Rock is. She's wearing a coat. Now I remember Joyce said she didn't ask Rock to do it because Rock was too hard. So maybe she asked Rock to do it and they argued for a second and then Rock did it for her. And she never took off her coat. But whatever happens, she's definitely wearing the same outfit she wore in that crying scene in the trailer. So she could have went over there by herself after Lou and Marvin left. Or she's over there with them now and just never took off her coat. She never seems to be fully present when she's in the room with her mother. But remember, I could be wrong. But I like to throw things out there to let you know what I think is happening, what's happening in the scene, instead of just saying there's Rock in the picture and then go to the next one. Like this picture here. What I think is going on in this scene is that Marvin is giving Jukebox this weapon because everyone knows that Unique is back and he wants her to protect herself. He might even tell her, anybody look at you sideways that you don't recognize, light them up. But that's not really something he's going to have to tell her because she's on one right now. But I'm going to stop here. Let me know what you think in the comments about these theories, these things I just threw out there. See what you think. If you think these are going to come true today. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm right, I'm right. It is what it is.
Get it. Player to player, I mean. Games that you playing, I seen. The chance that I'm taking, I mean. These things that I'm saying, I'm sorry. I don't even know what I really need. I don't even know if you